I hope y'all can hear me. I wanted to come live today because these motherfucking Democrats, bro, that's why I could never identify with a party. I just can't identify with them. I really just can't. I can't deal with them. Today they had a vote on the congressional floor today. Oh shit, y'all, my phone about to go dead, so I'm gonna make this really, really quick. See, my thing is, I could never really get with the Democrats because every time they would be like, stick with your party. Them some unloyal motherfuckers, bro. Like today, they had a fucking vote. I'm gonna just jump right into it. They had a vote today on the House of Representatives. 7 Democrats broke with a party and voted with Republicans to pass the Department of Homeland Security funding bill. A spending measure that funds the Department of Homeland Security through the fiscal year, including agencies like immigrants and customs, so ICE, FEMA, shit like that. So they just voted. 7 Democrats broke the line and voted with Republicans to give ICE more money that we have to pay for it, like taxpayers. I know some of y'all is drug dealers and fucking pill poppers and shit. Y'all don't have to worry about your taxes. Some of y'all get SSI checks, shit like that. But for the working people, we are paying for your shit. We are literally paying. They get a $50,000 sign on bonus. It's a cap. It's a cut catching that shit too. They get a $50,000 bonus, but it's only they get it paid like once a year. So 10,000 for 5 years, right? They get 10,000 at 10,000 every year for 5 years, but they cannot get fired or terminated or quit their job anytime from the time that they sign for the 5 years. So if they end up getting terminated, they whatever they done got paid towards that bonus, whatever they get paid towards that bonus, hey Wolf, hey Daniel, whatever they get paid towards that bonus, they have to pay it back. So just say, we're gonna have a supposedly have another presidential election. So just say that new president say, fuck, we dismantling ICE. That's supposed to happen what, 3 years? So that's $30,000 that they would have to pay back if a new president come in and say, we dismantling ICE. So I just find it crazy that they keep giving them all this money when the Democrats are supposed to be saying, no, we are against what ICE is doing. But 7 of y'all motherfuckers ain't got no background and voted with the Republicans to give them more fucking money. Uh, that's why sometimes I be looking at shit that's going on and be like, man, we can fight, yell, and scream, but this shit already written. They doing exactly what the fuck they want to. Hey, boss lady, they doing exactly what the fuck they want to. And sometimes I be looking at the shit that's going on. I'm mad, y'all. I'm mad because I be looking at the shit that's going on, and we be doing all this fighting, yelling, and screaming. You got people. It's 10,000 people in the streets of Minnesota right now, yelling and screaming about what the fuck ICE doing, and they just giving them more money to keep doing the same damn thing. You know what I mean? It's like they working against. It's like they working against us. That's why I can never be loyal to a party that don't give a fuck about the people. All of them were supposed to be on one accord. All the Democrats were supposed to be on one accord to say no, they don't need no more money. They got it, but for some strange reason, 7 of them motherfuckers said, "Oh, we're gonna give them more money." When the whole time they've been yelling and screaming, saying that ICE don't need no motherfucking money. To me, it be saying all this shit is a play, and we think we be controlling some shit. Like even now, like you know how we did all that shit for, you know how we did all that shit. Well, if I'm gonna have to get you a wrench, but you know how we did all that boycotting Christmas and not spending too much for Christmas. Shit, we didn't spend that much on Christmas, and they felt it, right? But then now we got this uh fucking winter wonderland storm that's coming to disrupt some shit. And guess what everybody did down south? Cleared the motherfucking stores. They cleared every shelf. The storm was supposed to just be starting. It's only supposed to be like a southern thing, but somehow or another, it moved up here to the Midwest, and everybody is out shopping trying to make sure that they good for this storm that the media done told us is coming. And I don't know if y'all been following me that long, but when I first started, I had did a live about this energy plant called Heart. I had did a live about this energy thing where they can control the weather and have like catastrophic type weather events. It's like a big magnetic field. It's called Heart, HAARP. Y'all can look it up. I'm glad it ain't nothing like that in California right now, right? California good. It's kind of like sweeping at an angle from down south all the way up to the Midwest, East Coast. You know what I mean? And everybody on that other side kind of cool. But I feel like, damn, you know what I mean? Y'all really know how to. I feel like they really know how to play with a motherfucker. That's how I be seeing all this shit. Like Ice doing all this shit, and they got everybody outraged, and everybody mad. They really hate Gavin Newsom's guts, but the way he operates. Yeah, I think the way he be handling Trump, I think even if they do hate him, they can't help but really be like, nigga, I don't like your ass, but I like what you said right there. I don't, I like what you said right there. I like that part right there. But nigga, you know you a hoe ass nigga. I really don't even get why California people do not like Gavin Newsom. To me, he the best thing since sliced bread. So I really don't get it. Okay, so if y'all look at my picture, right, I made it. Ain't it nice? I made it because it kind of themes in everything that I was gonna talk about in this live, like the weather, you know what I mean, and really the Black Panther Party for self defense. I had already talked about them in a live, like I seen that they was making waves and shit and starting to get recognition and so I kind of tried to bring awareness and let y'all know, like, if y'all wanted to join the Black Panther Party or whatever, they got a couple of chapters. One is real radical and one is for everybody. The one that's for everybody, that's the one that I kind of was like, yeah, that's cool. But then Huey P. Newton, this girl from California, shout out to Cali, this girl from California, get on the goddamn internet like these motherfuckers is ruining my uncle's legacy and all this other shit. Her daddy's supposed to be Huey P. Newton's brother. But Huey P. Newton's son got on the internet and said he don't know that bitch. And to me, I find it funny that every time we try to organize and get some shit for us, they try to take that shit down by the head. You know what I mean? Of course, the old Black Panthers are not out there marching and doing shit with guns and shit. Them niggas out in the beach. Hold on, let me go on mute while I go out here. Yeah, so I just find it funny that every time we try to, come together for us because we need it, especially in this, it's always one of us come out of nowhere with some old bullshit. Like we ain't supposed to be doing what we doing. You know what I mean? If we don't fight for us, who gonna fight for us? And that's how I feel. You know, like if we don't come together on something, then hold on. Yeah, if we don't stand for something, we gonna always be fucking falling for everything. And I'm really fucking tired of that shit. I'm tired of being the victim of their hatred. You know what I mean? Like we always marching, crying, singing, Bible hymns and all that shit. When the motherfucker punching on you, so I feel like whoever that woman is, that bitch was a plant. I feel like she was a plant to kind of cause a disturbance to the movement. But uh, that man, chairman, he had called her out and was like, "Say, we rallying." I think he said the 26th, and he was like, "A bunch of OG Panthers will be here. You're more than welcome to come and check us out." You know what I mean? So I thought that was real cool. They had a few things dedicated to him forever. But I feel like if it's done correctly, if it's done correctly, that it could be a great movie done correctly. You know, like the Black Lives Matter movement. That shit was a dope ass movement. Was it some corruption? Hell yeah. But the movement was dope. It made you feel something that we ain't got to feel for real. Unity, power. You know what I mean? And that's not to discredit no other race. Like I told y'all my phone was about to go dead. I don't even know if y'all can hear me. Shit. I hope so, cause that shit be tripping when you come back. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear the kid? I hope so, cause I'm gonna keep on talking. I'm not racist either, but I love. Can you hear me, boss lady? Can you hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me, cause y'all know it be tripping when it go out. Turn in your jacket. Let me know. Oh, okay, okay. All right. So they said girl Black Panthers. It ain't no girl Black Panthers. I swear Afina Shakur was a Black Panther. I think Afina was a. She said, "Yeah, we hear your country ass." Thank you. But yeah, I feel like yeah, it was many girl Black Panthers. I'm not a part of the Black Panthers. I'm not a part of that shit, but in my Negro soul, I really want to join that shit. You know what I mean? But I don't know what it required. They like I've been peeping all the shit. Like they said, he said send him a message, Chairman Powell said send him a message and he'll send you the link to the WhatsApp so that you can know like the points of what to do when you know what I mean, and he can get you linked up with the Black Panthers in your state. Like, yeah, I've been really peeping the movement. Like low key just do I want to get in there? Like playing, I've been just kind of peeping the movement. But I remember one time I was talking to Sko and I was like, man, the way this shit going, it make me feel like I want to be in some shit like that. I'm really, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't, I don't know. I just feel like when it was back in the day, our people had to stand up and do something to get our rights that we freely experience right now. Somebody had to stand out there, and it was the Black Panthers, it was the Martin Luther Kings, it was the Malcolm X's, it was people like that was standing in the gap for the people that was just sitting up by the wayside saying this how it is, this how it's gonna be. So I feel like it took some strong people to say like, nah, this shit ain't right. And sometimes I see shit and I can't help but say this shit ain't right. That's really why I be in so much shit on YouTube, because
I can't help but say, point out like, hey, this was wrong, or this is not right, or I peeped this, or you know what I mean? Like, so I don't know. When it comes to standing up for our people and our rights, I feel like every day we losing them bitches. You know, Donald Trump is the only president ever since MLK been a day to not acknowledge Martin Luther King. Like, I feel for the black supporters that support Trump. Like, I don't get it. He do everything to show you that he not for you. But y'all so the black I'm talking to the black supporters. You know what I mean? Y'all so blinded by this white man with all this money that the weakness in you just follow blindly. Like, you just hoping to get a piece. It's like hoping to touch Jesus' garment. You know what I mean? Y'all just hoping that he is finna do something miraculous for your nigga ass when everything that he doing miraculously is removing your motherfucking history in your face. It might be like a mini cold toy. Watch out. So you know it's cold. They in hell when Mexicans get more real than us blacks. No lie. Nah, for real. So I just be like, man, somebody gotta stand up and say this ain't right. The government ain't working for us. Like, I rock with a lot of the Democratic policies because shit, I was once a young black girl in the projects needing them government assistance and shit like that. I was once a fucking teen mama that needed childcare and food stamps and shit. You know, I was once in those predicaments, so I feel like it should be afforded to people that need it. You know, like, don't take the resources away from people, you know. So I rock with a lot of the Democratic policies. But the Democrats just dropped the ball every time. Like, this the second time they were supposed to hold the line and vote accordingly, and seven of them bitches just said, "Fuck, we gonna rock with the Republicans for whatever the fuck reason," which make me feel like, man, it be some people that just know what the play is and they just go along with it. Some people don't know what the play is. Like Jasmine Crockett, I feel like she a real thorough ass chick. You know what I mean? And when if they running plays, I don't know if she know yet. I'ma say yet, but eventually she'll get hip. You know what I mean? Eventually, yeah, they is weird. That's why you see me moving back from that shit. Like the docs, I ain't really give a fuck about the docs because you know that's some shit that I done told before, or you know, whatever. I ain't worried about that. I'm not worried about that, nigga. I'm not worried about none of that shit. It's just the links that y'all will that they'll go through to be like evil, you know, like evil to people that ain't even did nothing to you. So it just made me like, with that situation that happened, it made me pull back and just start watching the people that I be around. And now I can see like, oh, these been cliques the whole time. I didn't know these was cliques. I didn't know. I just thought you was a cool ass nigga, and you know you cool with this nigga, you cool with this person, but this person don't get along with each other. You know what I mean? I had to really take a step back and see, oh, these people are really clicked the fuck up for real. Like, and they, yeah. So I don't really rock like that. I am authentically who I am. I'm not running no plays with nobody. I ain't trying to do all that shit. So it just kind of made me pull back from a lot of the bullshit, you know? Exactly, Uncle G. It's gonna take us to save us. That's why I be on this bitch, like just telling what I know or what I see or what I think may be in play. You know what I mean? I don't think I'm right all the time, but I feel like I seen a lot of shit coming before it actually came, and then to see it actually playing out, and it's just like, damn, man, this is really the way the world going. We really moving back in time like a motherfucker. They always say, like my granny used to say, know your history because history repeat itself. And that's exactly what's happening. Like, as I see the foreign people going through the shit that they going through, and they just chipping away from minority groups one by one, it just make me feel like, man, this is what our people was going through back in the day, you know? This is what we was going through, and if we can sit back and watch it happen to them, then don't say nothing when he started attacking our ass. That's how I feel. It's gonna be some type of attack on the black community. It's coming. Yeah, it's cold in the bitch out here. It's 8 degrees for real. It's 8 degrees. But yeah, that's why I be so passionate about it, because somebody gotta tell us. And I'm a regular ass chick. I ain't got no whole bunch of money. I ain't rich. I ain't none of that shit. I just see some shit and be wanting to tell y'all. That's why that party, the being loyal to a party is crazy to me, because the party ain't loyal to each other. The party, they sit around each other all goddamn day, hours on hours, and argue with each other about shit that needs to be done. They, oh shit. Yeah, they sit around and argue with each other hours on hours. They know each other. They have friends. They friends with each other and some more shit. So when it comes to, okay, this is the way we gonna vote to make sure this go. Why do y'all not loyal to each other? So why would I be loyal to y'all? Republican or Democrat? I'm loyal to the policy. That's what makes sense to me. You know what I mean? But being loyal, as I go down, I'm gonna be all the way raw and uncut with y'all. As I go down the rabbit hole of politics and just keep going with this administration, it like he said he was gonna run on transparency, and the only thing that I'm seeing transparent is what I just said. These motherfuckers sometimes they seem like they working together and not for us, and they create a good ass show to get us all emotionally involved and shit. You know, when they doing exactly what the fuck they want to do. This shit was already in place. That Project 2025 didn't just fall out the earth last year. You know what I mean? The COVID didn't just come out of thin air, because Bill Gates had a summit the year before COVID even came out about a worldwide pandemic and how people were going. Y'all can look that shit up on YouTube. Bill Gates had a summit about I don't know if it was called COVID, but it was a summit in 2024, October 2024. Bill Gates and his wife had a summit about a pandemic that it was supposed to be like hypothetically if this was to happen. But all the world leaders were in that room looking at Bill Gates give this presentation. So they already knew this shit was coming. We didn't really know.
We dropped the ball when we didn't run for Cynthia McKinney ran for president. When she ran for president, I didn't even know. It was on the bottle of bleach way before it came out. Yeah, like that was another thing. Like they were saying that COVID, it stops COVID. That was on the warrant, on the description of the bleach bottle way before. You know what I mean? But then people started discrediting that, saying, "Oh, it was like that strand of COVID." You know what I mean? Because we were dealing with C-19. I think the bleach they was the how they discredited that it had been around is that it was like that virus. Hey, Memphis Shiesty. Yeah, I didn't know nobody named Cynthia McKinney was running, but so I'm just thinking like all this shit that's just I don't know. My eyes are starting to be open to it. And some people say it's like conspiracy, but for real, conspiracies are only uh thoughts that haven't been proven to be facts. You know what I mean? It's just a thought that ain't been proven to be a fact. Why y'all following me? Who following you? But y'all, I just wanted to come out here and give y'all that look. That's some shit that make you just go, I find it funny. I find it funny from down south all the way to the East Coast, we having a fucking catastrophe ass winter wonderland ass storm, and it's the same 2 days from the south all the way to the East Coast. You know what I mean? But I feel like in some ways, I think it's gonna be some snow or whatever. You know what I mean? It might get pretty bad. It's a good possibility that that shit was just to get us to go and spend some money because we wasn't spending money since before Christmas. Emails. Oh damn! It's 8 degrees here, but I don't know what the real feel is though. I don't know what the real feel, but my car say 8 degrees. But yeah, and so oh yeah, it was something else. Remember, I keep telling y'all to go make sure y'all register to vote for midterms. But I don't know if this is true. I don't know if it's true. But deep down in my spirit, I feel like they are finna stop us or try to stop us from voting this coming midterm election. I don't know if it's true, so make sure y'all just ready. But deep down inside, if that Project 2025 is shit is real, and the way he running by Hitler's playbook and getting buddy buddy with Putin and shit like that, I feel like democracy is like pretty much over. Democracy is about to be over, bro. If we don't get to vote come November, the world as we know it is fucking. It's already changing. Like China doing business with Canada. We've been allies with Canada for 150 years. You know, this nigga come in the office and now all of a sudden that's over. We about to attack Greenland. Greenland is making fucking memes of us, saying if we come over there, if they start living like us, they gonna be all hung over on fentanyl. Y'all, they really doing that shit. I thought that was funny. Like, man, we just starting, and then he's supposed to be done backed out of the United Nations. You know what I mean, NATO. He's supposed to done backed out of that shit. Talking about if he feel like if something was to happen that NATO wouldn't have our back. Like that, it's really the peace treaty, bro. That they by law they have to. But if you wasn't out here fucking with folks, it wouldn't. It ain't no need for them to have our back. Just because Greenland, I mean, just because it's like 8 countries in the United Nations said they not supporting him if he try to attack Greenland. You know what I mean? So I don't know. This nigga just Black Panther for self defense. Hell yeah, I'm thinking about joining y'all. It's a real thing though. Tajak, it's a real thing. The Black Panther Party of self defense. He said like this, y'all. He be like this. Hold on. He be like the Black Panther Party of self defense. He always suck like spit. It's like his mouth be too wet or something. So he go like the Black Panther. Hold on, let me do it right. He be like power to the people. Black Panther Party of self defense. Yeah. Ah, Ty Jack, why ain't it real? Yeah, I'll be watching Chairman Powell, girl. I'll be watching. Keyshawn, I'll be watching Chairman Powell. I'll be studying his ass to see if it's real or not. Like that's what I was telling you, Ty Jack. That girl that came out, she's supposed to be from California. She said she's Huey P. Newton. Huey P. Newton is supposed to be like the originator of the Black Panther Party from the 60s. She said that she is his niece, right? But Huey P. Newton's son came out and said, I don't know that lady. We don't know her. And we stand with Chairman Powell. Yeah, and then it's like some OG members. I think they doing something on the 20. It's supposed to be next week, y'all. If y'all go look that man up on Instagram, he be putting the dates out there. But I think it's like the 27th, the 28th, somewhere around there. They supposed to be doing something in Philly and having all like the OG Black Panthers that's still alive come and Yeah, they've been supporting the community, feeding people and all. Yeah, they ain't calling them ICE, Tim. They call them slave catchers. I like it. I like it. I've been calling the police slave catchers ever since I knew that the slave catchers used to be the ones catching niggas when they ran. So I'm like, that's kind of like what the police do. You get in trouble, they come to catch your ass and throw you in a motherfucking cage, and now you a slave for the state. Hey, Reflections with Kimberly. Chairman Powell doing his duty. They trying to say he a government plan. I would hope they not. But they do that every time. They do that every time, man. Every time we get a good leader, man. They try to knock their ass off. Like, look at Abraham Traore in Burkina Faso, Africa. That nigga done had so many attempts on his life just because he trying to rebuild his own country. You know what I mean? He trying to rebuild his shit over here. So, we already the underdog in America. Chairman Paul come with these big ass fleekies and talking that talk to them laws. I seen a video of him talking like that to them laws. I was like, yes, get on their ass. Get him, Chairman Paul. Get him. Get him. Put their ass in their place. I want to be able to do shit like that, though. I ain't scared. Like, I'm not scared as it is. Like, where I live at, the police know me because I be talking crazy to their ass. You know what I mean? So, like, I wanna be a part of the chapter. He said, "Don't believe that. That's not he. Not Huey P. Newton's son." Oh, okay. I'm finding it out like with y'all. This the shit that they talking about with this Black Panther Party movement. I'm just kind of peeping it out, trying to see, like, do I want? Now they got another group, the Black Panther, the new Black Panthers. That's they name. The new Black Panthers is like the Nation of Islam without the religion part. They don't give a fuck. They look like military. They a little bit too black for me. That's how when I seen them, I was like, oh, no, y'all a little too black for me, man. I would just say, I think I'm gonna go over here. But the new black, now they got the new black party. I think it just depends on how hard you willing to go. Hey, Fred, how do you feel about us going up against ICE? I feel like right now everybody mad. You know what I mean? Like white people, Mexicans, different foreign people, everybody mad at that particular group, right? I feel like this is our time as a nation, not just black people. I feel like as a nation, this is our time to stand up and demand what our ancestors have been fighting for years. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. So yeah, I feel like if we just lay down and let them run over us like they doing, then what we know as America is not gonna be America no more. The freedoms that we have allocated to us right now, we ain't gonna have that shit if we don't do something. And then y'all, on that note, hold on, let me see what y'all saying. You gotta build our nation, not tear it down. What are you talking about? We are living our ancestors' dream. Okay. what part of the ancestors? What part? When the police was taking us out, you know what I mean? What part? With our civil rights being removed, like what part of our dream are we living? By them telling us that white people had it harder than black people during the civil rights era. Like, I'm trying to see where you coming from. Right. But the party is for people that gets oppressed, so it's our duty as well. Right. That's how I feel, not our fight. Oh wow. That's the problem. Too many people become compromised when they give you money. Once they realize money moves you, they use it to their advantage, right? How are you oppressed? Don't say nothing about Martin Luther King dream because that wasn't our dream. That was his dream. How are we oppressed with your oppressed because the system is against us? It's so hard to find pure hearts without compromise. If we stand together and unite and not be bought, then we can conquer anything. That's the truth, man. That's why if y'all see my stories, I got shit from everywhere, and then like the comments be really uplifting. Like we really fuck with each other for real, for real. But it's kind of like we kind of be like we kind of be like jumping back and forth. Like we don't know if we can trust each other, but if we just realize that we ain't each other's enemy, we got one common enemy, and that enemy is the government at this point, because the government ain't working.